This morning, families are without homes after a tornado hit a neighborhood overnight in North Carolina. This is video shot about 15 minutes north of Little River.
Working for you. This is Good Morning Carolinas on ABC 15.
This morning we have team coverage as we wait for the sun to come up to really be able to see the storm damage. Luckily, no damage has been reported in our viewing area.
It is a different case, though, in Brunswick County, where we have our Liz Cooper live. We're going to check in with her in just a second. But first, Sydney Madison's going to show us the path of this storm. And Sydney, is there anything on the radar right now?
Yes, actually, we're looking at just a few remaining showers out there. Nothing serious at this point. All of our potential threat for severe weather is out of the area. We're just watching some lingering showers out there, as you can see, taking up most of the central area in the PD, but that's continuing into the border belt. This is, again, nothing to worry about. Here's what we saw last night at about 11:36 p.m. This is where that possible tornado was. As you see that green going toward the radar site and Charlotte, the red moving away. That's where you can see that tight area of circulation that could have possibly pulled up all of that debris and, again, could be confirmed as a tornado later on today. Here's a photo from a viewer, Andrew Elswick. That's from this past evening when he was looking at taking photos of some lightning, but this is what he captured of that storm system. These are your current temperatures for right now, though, as we're heading through the day today. We're going to see it cool down a little bit and then warm back up. About 63 degrees in Florence right now, 64 in Myrtle Beach, and as you're looking at the border belt, we're in the 50s in Laurinburg at about 58, 54 in Chirac. Visibility is not an issue this morning. We've seen it be a little bit of an issue the past couple days, but for right now, things are looking clear out there. And here's your hour by hour as we go through the next few hours. Again, we are going to cool down before we warm back up this morning. We're seeing about 54 degrees by the time we hit 10 a.m.
And that storm that impacted our area last night moved up into North Carolina, where it caused a tornado just over the state line this morning. 3 people are dead and several are hurt after that storm.
Now let's check in live with Liz Cooper in Brunswick County. And Liz, at one point, some people were trapped in their homes. At least we got reports of that.
Yeah, Crystal and Connor, we did have reports of that overnight. We were updated by officials just after 4:30 this morning. They said at that point there were no reports of anyone missing, but they still had search and rescue crews out at this time. We're actually at the staging area here at Highway 904 and Highway 17 in Brunswick County because we're told for people to not go back to this area where most of that damage did happen. We've seen firefighters and fire trucks kind of head down that way. We just heard an ambulance with its lights and sirens head down 904 to that area where we know this possible tornado touched down earlier this morning. We're told by Brunswick County officials at least 10 people were hurt in this possible tornado overnight. We have some pictures and videos to share with you of exactly what this looks like from our ABC station in Wilmington, who was on the ground shortly after officials confirmed they were out here for this call. Now, majority of the damage happened to a community called Ocean Ridge Plantation. We're told by Brunswick County officials there's at least 50 homes in the community. At this point, they're not sure how many were damaged. They're still assessing. Obviously, extremely difficult to get in there and find out how bad this was because of the difficulty of doing that in the dark. Officials do say there's massive amounts of damage here. Power lines down. They say there's just debris everywhere. Homes are collapsed. It's just really just an awful sight to see, they said, when they gave us that update just after 4:30 this morning. They're waiting till daylight again to get a better idea, and that's when National Weather Service will also come out here, assess the damage, and confirm if, in fact, we did have a tornado touchdown and the strength of that tornado as well. Brunswick County officials just ask at this time to keep this community in your thoughts and prayers this morning. Con and Crystal?
Of course, thank you, Liz. Horry County officials now are answering questions raised by residents and DHEC leaders about who they're vaccinating in-house. It stems from a mass email sent to county workers that opened up appointments for them to receive the COVID-19 shot.
In Phase 1A, local government employees deemed mission critical are included per DHEC guidelines. An email was sent in January to county staff informing them appointments were open for the doses the county was allotted.
When local media outlets started asking questions to the county and DHEC leaders sent a letter to the county to find out more about their program. A county official responded saying government employees are essential and mission critical. We heard from a county councilman who says essential employees wear many hats in the county.
To that extent, I agreed with it. If the state and DHEC were making those available to the county for its employees, then that's the way it should have been done.
A county official said in their response to DHEC they were in touch with health officials every step of the way. They also took the guidance to provide doses to employees that were given a skilled task. That's a clause DHEC has so that no shots go to waste.
It's that Tuesday, and we're making some Mardi Gras king cakes coming up. Stick with us.